20 content creators will be competing for their share of RuneScape's biggest ever prize pool. Week to week, they'll have to face off versus one another in intense challenges, cutthroat eliminations, and more. Welcome to the Gielinor Games. Welcome back, everyone, to the 6th challenge on this season of Gielinor Games.
Yeah!
Huge.
Yes.
Last week was one of the most entertaining challenges we've ever seen. The mixture of creativity, innovation, and the wild card that is the wilderness led to some hilarious and intense moments. You guys really brought the heat.
6 episodes in, I'm feeling like these guys honestly are maybe not as good as I thought. I played this game my whole life. I can bat with these guys. Like, I made it this far. This is actually looking pretty promising.
I'm like a cactus in the desert, mate, like I'm just ignored, they're all looking for the pool, the oasis, whatever it's called, the mirage, and they go past the cactus, mate, and I'm just kind of left alone until one of them wants to tussle with the cactus, So, in all honesty, if there's an alliance going on, which we know there is, I could have been eliminated quick, but they don't seem to be targeting me, which is grateful. I don't know. I think they know that I'm running solo. That's why they don't have a bullet on my head, because it could be 2 alliances trying to knock each other out, and then they could obviously just clear the scraps. So now I'm the tumbleweed, basically. I'm the dirt under the shoe when they come and get me.
We unfortunately did lose another member of the cast last week, which means we are now down to 14 players. The closer we get to that final, the more important it becomes to perform well and win some challenges.
I'm feeling all right. I know that I have a crosshair on my back now, and I kind of figured I was going to, but I didn't think it would come out this early. So I know that there is another alliance, and I know that we need to start dwindling their numbers. So whenever I get the opportunity to strike at the other alliance, I'm going to do so.
A big thank you to everyone who watches and supports this show. Don't forget that every like on the video and new subscriber to this channel will add some GP to the prize pool. So go ahead and do that now. Thank you. You all have now won today's challenge. Now, here at Gielinor Games Industries, we take inspiration from TV shows and movies from all around the world. I'm able to watch so many pieces of content because I use ExpressVPN to help me get access to all parts of the internet. A VPN lets me change my location to almost anywhere in the world to help me create a secure connection between my device and the internet, kind of like a super secure tunnel so no one else knows what's going on. Check this out. I can't watch Inception on American Netflix because it isn't available, but the movie is available on Canadian Netflix. So switch your location on ExpressVPN to Canada, refresh the page, and there we go. I can now watch my favorite movie. You can also use it to buy stuff that's cheaper in other countries, like Netflix membership, which can save you a nice chunk of change. With the fastest speeds of any VPN provider, 24/7 customer support, and super high reviews, ExpressVPN is right for you. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/soup or clicking the link in the description below. Eevescape, after scrambling around the game last week, you are coming off your 2nd banning win of the season, which means you have once again earned yourself immunity from going into the banning.
Now, it's no secret in this season of the Gielinor Games, there's a massive target on my head. I'm not going to try and toot my own horn here, but I'm definitely one of the best players remaining, and everyone knows that. They want me out. But I get to come into this week with the immunity after kicking Jimmy out last week, and I told everyone straight up, I know who voted for who last week, I know who's in the other alliance, and you should not have put your votes towards me because it's coming straight back for you this week.
As all of you know, this season's prize pool is once again viewer sponsored, and so far, you guys are crushing it. If you'd like to contribute to the prize pool of the Gielinor Games, hop in my clan chat, soup, in-game, and send me a message letting me know you'd like to contribute. Or join my house, in-game, soup, and add your contribution to the tip jar right next to the portal. The final total will be revealed at the season finale. Also, don't forget to grab a Gielinor Games shirt to support the competitors on this season. All proceeds go straight to the prize pool as well. With last week being a solo challenge, I think it would make sense to put all of you back into teams for today for our 2nd big team versus big team challenge of the season. 7 versus 7. I hinted last time that today's challenge would be something you'd prefer to pass rather than fail. Well, that's because today we'll be recreating one of last season's most popular challenges. But as usual, with a twist. Today's challenge is called Death Pass. All of you will be heading back to the Underground Pass to compete in RuneScape's most intense race of all time. 7 of you will be on the blue team, and 7 of you will be on the black team. Your team's goal is to beat the other team in a race from the giant gate at the start of the underground pass all the way to the Port Tyrus docks located in the Elflands. Your team will, of course, have some tools to help you along the way. This challenge will take place in a PvP world, and all of you have runes for the bind spell, which, if successfully cast, will hold someone in place for 5 seconds. You'll also all have a dragon spear, which stuns the player for 3 seconds and shoves them 1 tile back. Everyone's inventory will also include sharks, a stamina potion, and a spade. When I say go, you and your team will have to navigate your way through some of RuneScape's most treacherous landscapes, full of traps, obstacles, and shortcuts, with the ultimate goal of getting your entire team to the Port Tyrus docks. But along the way, you'll have the opposite team attempting the exact same thing. The shortcut south of the spike maze cannot be used. With all of you having dragon spears and binds in a PvP world, it can only lead to pure chaos. I can't wait.
I was waiting for this challenge. I was hoping for this challenge. A race. This is the funnest thing to do. And also, we're going to be running through the Isdafa place, so this makes things even more interesting.
Now, to make things even better, this challenge will once again take place on an Australian server.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Oh, bro.
Today's race results will be determined with Mario Kart scoring. The first person to reach the docks will receive 14 points for their team, second place 13, third place 12, fourth place 11, and so on. The person in last place will receive only 1 point for their team. The team with the most points received at the end of the race will win today's challenge, receive the golden crowns, and be safe from elimination. Losing team will have to nominate 1 player to send into the banning.
Back to the underground pass. Last year, this challenge was mental. And last year, after this challenge, I ended up in the banning. So please don't let that happen today. 7 people win, 7 people lose. It's a great day to avoid the banning. But if I'm in the losing team, I'm praying for myself because that doesn't look good.
Alright, today's teams. The blue team will have Framed, Bodhi, It's Will, Eevescape, Vertoso, Foe, and Zoe Pancakes. Pretty good looking team. Your opponents, the black team, will have Tasty, Settled, 8sat, Torvesta, Solo Mission, Be the Victim, and Skill Specs.
After winning this challenge last time with Booty and then being back down here again, I'm feeling pretty confident. I like to consider myself a connoisseur of the underground pass. I have been here so many times. I've done this quest so many times. So I'm pretty confident going through this.
Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I am ready. I'll meet all of you in the underground pass, and the race will begin.
We're back in the underground pass. Last season we had to race through the underground pass with bulwarks and binds, but this time things are a bit different. We're going to be racing as 2 teams to go through not only the underground pass, but the elven forest as well. And this time we have dragon spears as well as binds, so this race should be interesting.
I do think there are a bunch of locations throughout the underground pass that would make perfect locations to spear or bind someone. There's a lot more people down here than last year. We had 8 people on last season, and now we have 14 people running in 2 different color robes, and the last thing you want to do is bind one of your teammates and basically throw the challenge.
The team that earns the most points after finishing the race wins today's challenge.
Alright, so we're just spearing our original target, yeah? Right off the rip?
Yeah,
I think so.
Instantly click and then just go for the run because a lot of them, it just could be under attack sort of thing.
Yep, I'm ready to spear.
Same. I'm ready.
Oh, come on, boys. We have to win, please.
Yeah, I've got Tasty.
I have 8sat.
Oh, wait.
Skill specs.
Okay.
I have Torvesta.
Okay, I'll get solo mission.
Right,
Okay, I
as
got
soon
this
as you see go in the chat, spear, and then click west ASAP and just go and bomb it.
We're thinking like, okay, they're probably going to start with spears as well. So we need to start with spears because if you can manage to get the hit on someone else, we don't know who they're targeting. So if you hit your guy, it not only stuns him, but it keeps him from hitting his guy. So it's kind of like double advantage. It was smart because all of us were stacked right next to each other. It's just the way to go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, okay, I got mine.
What the f?
Go.
Oh, shit.
I got mine too, dude. I got mine.
Wow,
Nope, I got speared.
I got Tasty. I got him.
Nice.
Oh, I got speared out.
Make sure you
Huge.
heal.
Huge.
Let's go.
I'm binded. No shot.
Okay, I got Tasty. I got him.
Nice.
Right, everyone just
Run through the
blitz
traps, run through the
across
traps.
Run through.
there. Yeah.
Nice, guys.
Get
Nice.
I'm gonna try to bind one if I can. I binded Bodhi. He's
I got Zoe on the spikes, dude.
huge, huge, huge.
Nice.
I got
You're going
binded
down the well.
in a trap.
I'm binded in a trap as well.
The chaos of going through these, 20-year-old traps with just these weird, janky mechanics and trying not to click on your teammates or click on the enemy accidentally. It was just pure chaos.
Kevin, just keep
Who's behind it? We've got Victim right behind us.
Okay, it's the first gate. Remember, it's the first gate. I'm pumped that this is Underground Pass because I've probably done this quest in Old School alone maybe 30 times. I know this place so well. I don't have to look at a map. I feel pumped about this one. This is my week.
Yep.
Use your stand pot when you get through. Stand pots.
Oh, I've just speared someone accidentally.
Yeah, that's me. You
We're through.
stand pots. Remember stand pots.
Try not to use spears here because we're going to install it.
Yeah.
I binded
clicked the gate
frames,
a
let's
lot.
go.
Somebody stabbed the out of me. They just speared their teammate. I'm through, I think. Oh, I fell.
Oh, no. How did you fail? What?
Wait, what? Bro, I didn't even know you could fail this ledge at 80 agility. So I hop on the ledge. I think I was in like 2nd or 3rd place going into the ledge, feeling really good, and then I fall. And my heart just dropped because I was sitting there in the pit just watching every single person I had gotten a little lead on at the beginning pass me.
Dude, sick.
Oh, okay, yeah, so...
No way I just fell down.
No, just go around, because Victim's with you, so keep going. You're the same value right now. They're slowing down here.
Where do you go? Oh my god. Right, yeah, yep.
You just stood there
Oh
like,
my
This is
god.
absolute chaos.
I'm 99 agility and I fail the trap. Luckily, so does Victim, so I'm not last, but I've never failed that before. Not on any account, so I literally had no idea where to go. I was stuck there for a good 10 seconds trying to figure out which way to run.
We come up to the last split and I click the obstacle. I'm like, oh, I'm over first place. I'm so far ahead. And I start spam clicking on the mini map, but I'm not moving. And I sit there for 4 seconds going, oh, I must be, someone binded me. Then I hear Bodhi shout,
"Oh, you went the wrong way!"
I get
Oh, you went the wrong way!
No,
You went the wrong way!
Oh my god, no.
I'm gonna go. Wait, Foe went the wrong way. He went the wrong way. I'm first.
Oh, huge.
Go, dude.
We've got
he
two
went- he
people.
went
We've
swamp.
got 2 people first and second.
No, you've been left up! Oh, time's a chuff.
There's no way that this place that I know so well, like I'm so focused on the people behind me, making sure that they're not going to catch me and making sure that I'm so far ahead. I went the wrong route. I didn't turn and go the last, balancing beam that I should have gone.
The gods sent me a gift today, and it was Foe going the wrong way on the spike maze that I'm sure he's done a million times. I don't know why he went that way. All I know is I'm thankful.
Bro, I fell again? Are you kidding me?
Oh, Victim's just fallen again. As we get around for the second time, Victim is in front of me. I'm obviously in last place. And guess what? He fails again.
I'm in dead last because I fell twice on the obstacle, bro. I fall again, and he doesn't. So he's in there tiptoeing the ledge, running away, and my mini-map is just blank. It is me stuck in this pit behind everyone else on this challenge that I was so confident that I would crush. I was in shambles.
Me and Torvesta are first and second right now.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
No, there's people ahead, surely.
No, there aren't. Now Torvesta and I are both in first and second place, and we're far enough ahead that no one can actually bind us from the back, which means as long as we don't make any mistakes, we could actually finish in first and second and win this challenge for our team. They're gonna try to bind us
GG
here.
and Tasty. You bind who's ahead of you. Bind.
We go to the right there?
Oh,
You guys
wait,
need to
yeah.
put some binds, dude.
Bind Tasty, good bind. Nice.
He bound me.
It's good. It's a net positive for us.
I was like Spider-Man shooting webs, buddy. I was casting binds left, right, and center, man. You have a bind. Zoe, you don't have a bind. I was enjoying it, man.
Yeah, put the stamina at the top of the inventory bin.
Bro, I can't believe I went the wrong route.
I caught the bind and went through the tunnel. 6 skill specs, you rat. Sorry.
I'm
Good job, good job. Just keep it. There's two
I
of
think
them in
we're
the
still
lead
looking
right now.
good.
Last year I had Tanzu on my team. This year I'm looking at the list. I've got Boaty. I've got Framed. I'm hoping they've got gun licenses because they are about to carry. Let me tell you.
I think we can try to get a bind off here on these guys, but remember to drink stam if you're out.
Yeah, skill specs magging. We've got 2 up front, Torvesta and Settled, and in the middle there's a massive pack of us. 4 blacks versus 1 framed. We're binding him, we're spearing him, we're trying to overtake him. Anything goes.
Go, restamina.
I flipped it.
Yeah, restam.
I don't know this f***ing area. Like, who the f***? I haven't ran from the like actual underground pass exit like around the place since I was like a kid, you know, and, like exploring.
I will on the trap.
I'm in second last place right now. Once Victim had failed for the second time, there was no one anywhere near me. I've got a free run, which is great because people up the front are going to be trying to bind each other. They're going to be wasting time. I'm going to be able to catch up. I've got a little extra backdraft behind me to make sure I catch up to the rest of the group.
I'm just sitting there running through that stupid tunnel all by myself. Not a single white dot to be found on my entire mini-map. Hopelessness. That's what I was facing in this challenge.
I will on the trap if I can. Got it?
Hit the spear.
Can someone call next time?
Oh, I speared in the wrong way. But that's fine. No, but now we're second and third, but you can get binded. So just have bind ready on him. If he binds, go.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, remember, when we get through the door, go south.
Everything is going perfectly. I am so far in first right now. I'm not making any mistakes. I'm taking the right paths. I'm not falling on anything.
I don't think you can bind. Can you bind? Okay, good.
You went the wrong way. No. Yeah, I tried to bind. I couldn't get it. Now we're good.
That's fine. We can bind over this thing, so I'm going to bind him here. I got it. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
And then go down. Go straight down. Straight down. Make sure you don't go straight first one.
Binded Bodhi.
Beautiful. I'll pick up after you, bro.
Right, this is settled, bro. Okay, got it. Okay, nice. Right, there's 3 of us. Just go run. He can't bind us all. I'm spearing him.
Okay. Nice spear.
Okay, go.
Nice
3
spear.
of us.
Nice
Go.
spear.
That's first, second, and third. First, second, and third.
No way I'm getting speared so bad. They've got 3 people in first through third right now.
Watch your stamina. Watch your stamina.
He stopped. I'm gonna bind him again. You guys run ahead. I've got him again. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's the first, second, third. Come on, Vitoso. Let's go.
I got binded again. One man goes ahead and ruins my life in this Gielinor Games challenge. This Bodhi guy is like the equivalent of a marathon runner who could go finish the race, but instead goes back to spill the little cups of water that the runners behind him are hydrating with. Like, that's his purpose in this challenge.
Wait, you guys go ahead. Vitoso,
Yeah, nice,
Vitoso, come.
Perfect.
Nice, bro.
I'm gonna slow them down. You guys just go ahead. I'm gonna keep slowing them down here because they're all coming now. So if I get bind Colton,
I'm getting binded constantly. So I drop from like first to probably 10th at this point. Torvest is nowhere to be seen, by the way. I have no idea where that guy went.
we froze settled, and we actually had 4 of our team in first, second, and third, and 4th place, basically at the Iban's lair.
I think the other team was just way too focused on binding people and spearing people that they sort of ended up in a cluster. And once me, Foe, Bodhi, and somebody else, we were able to break out of that cluster and get ahead. And then it was only 1 person from the black team and multiple people from the blue team.
Nice,
Cat.
God, I
Everyone
just
passed,
frickin'
everyone passed.
played Tasty.
Yeah, bro, that was
Oh my
insane.
God, I catch that freeze, I round the corner, and he can't counter with a bind of his own. So, Tasty, see you later, bitch.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit left in this race.
Make sure you keep binding any blues in front of you guys. I'm behind you.
You guys are f***ing them. We're climbing spots right now. We're climbing spots.
Love that.
Okay, just
Please don't fail, please don't
All
fail.
right, just follow me.
Let's go, Foe.
We're racing towards the altar to get out into the elven place, and there was quite a lot of the blue team there. Boat was shouting instructions at us to bind people before they were going over the agility shortcut so we could overtake them. So there was some good communication there. We're all on the same wavelength, and as soon as I climbed down that well, I'm pretty sure I was in sort of the top 5.
Let's go, Foe. Let's Go.
They're all
Right,
ahead
who's
of us.
down? Is it Vitosa? We can get first, second, third, and fourth now.
We get into the Elven lands, and we're down to just me and Zoe, neck and neck, basically, because Bodhi he's holding back for the boys. I hope I remember this.
Splash, they're all close to
Yeah,
me now.
I got it open right now. So we go over
Yeah.
this, and you click. Oh shoot! Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Just keep going.
Spam click west when you come out of here and take this west slightly south.
Oh, sweet.
It's going to be a leaf trap once we get to
Someone
it.
get Vitosa. Someone get Vitosa.
I splashed.
Splash on him.
West when you come out of here. Watch
Yup,
the stam.
yup.
Got
Watch
it.
the stam.
Careful on your stamina soon. So during this race, there was a huge clump of players all sort of towards the front of the line, and I was within that clump. And the thing about being within this clump is there was a lot going on. There was a lot to process, so it was not necessarily easy to understand where you stood within the clump.
You go over the leaf trap, then you go west. It's basically just a little southwest.
I speared it in.
Oh,
West for a leaf, and then southwest for a stick trap, and then it's south for dense forest.
I don't know which way to go, bro.
But he's staying behind to spear people. He's wasting a lot of time.
We go west, go west. It's west and then it's these sticks. You need to spam click these sticks. Spam click the out of them.
Thanks, dude.
We are climbing right now. There's blues, there's blacks everywhere. At this trap, we've got to spam click it because if you spam click it, you don't fail the stick trap. You know where I learned that? In a soup guide. That's crazy.
I'm the only one from the Alliance on my team. Every single other member is on the other team. Does it not make sense for me to sabotage? Like, surely it makes sense for the other team to win, rather than just me on this one. I'm gonna try and wait, I need to freeze their members whilst they're not looking. This is a huge risk because obviously if they catch me sabotaging, then obviously it's not looking too good for me, but also like I can't have this team win. I've got literally 4 Alliance members on the other team, all vulnerable. They're definitely getting voted in the bannings, so I have to get that team to win.
I'm so far ahead. This is good.
That's fine, just claim it.
Yeah, you take it, Paul. Take it.
Wait, I got lost. Wait, right above the tree? Oh, I get to literally the last trap in the Elfland, and I cannot figure out where it is. I'm right-clicking trees. I cannot figure out where to go. And he's like, come north, I'll wait for you. Oh my god.
I'm gonna hold back for you if you need to see where to go.
Yeah, keep running. If you're ahead, just take first.
I got it.
When you go over the
Uh-oh.
dense forest, go north to the tripwire. He shouts out like, I'm lost. I don't know where I am. And I'm like, shoot. Okay, so I double back. You know, we've got a big lead. I double back. I go back through the dense forest to see if I can try to find her.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, I see the tree sign. Where is this?
Come north.
Oh my god. Okay. Sorry.
I don't see you. I only see solo mission.
Man, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. As I go backwards through this 3-step dense forest, I see solo mission, and I'm just like, oh no.
I felt like my own father was so disappointed in me. It was just extremely painful.
Tripwires to the north. Go north. It's these tripwires. It's north.
Just run through it. Run through the tripwire. Don't click through it.
EV stuck.
Run through the tripwire. Don't click through it.
Run through it. Yep.
I haven't seen these blue team names in ages. Boaty, Zoe, Foe, they're out the front, but they're not because Zoe's gone the wrong way. What's Boaty doing here? And Foe's right there. They're going the wrong way. We can actually win this. Okay, spares if you can. Spares are better than binds at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I got speared over the trap. It was like 9,000 seconds it took for the animation.
He did this to us, so I figured I might as well just seal the deal and make sure he finishes behind me. I speared him straight back into that tripwire trap.
Wait, Bodhi's
Just keep pushing.
Bodhi's going the wrong way.
Just keep pushing, boys. Keep pushing, boys.
I got Bodhi in the back. Adam's dead last.
Bro, I'm in last place. Oh, mate, it's over, bro. I might just log out. I'm at 0 points. I don't even know how that happened. The victim comes by, I bind him, and then I jump over the trap right into his dragon spear, and I have to do it again. I'm talking solid 30 seconds that I was at that trap. I moved one square back. 30 seconds, the longest stun of my entire life. At this point, I basically could have just done a walk of shame, mate, and come dead last. There was no one there, no one on my mini-map. They speared me over it. Right, you guys keep running.
This is where you're gonna want to go for freezes.
I was kind of pumped on this one, man. There were a few moments, like going in from the start of this one, I know this course. I felt really good about it. I thought I could get first. I'm actually kind of surprised that I was able to get back in first.
I was keeping it discreet up until we got to Port Tyrus, and like I promised, I was gonna f with skull specs, so I did that.
But
Alex, bro!
Adam's
Alex!
dead last.
Mate, I'm your teammate. What are you doing, bro? Yo, he's sacrificing. He's sabotaging. Alex is sabotaging, bro.
I'm freezing. I'm spearing and freezing after finishing.
Oh, I froze Colton. Let's go.
Yeah, once we were getting there, a lot of people were finishing near the same time. It was pretty chaotic. I really had no idea how many people were on my team finishing, how many were on the other team. I really didn't know how we were doing at that point because there were so many people flooding in.
Everybody ran over the finish line basically at the same time, and you couldn't tell who came who, what position was where. We didn't know whether the blue team just had the edge on the points, whether the black team had the edge on the points.
I hit a bind on Escape. All right, we're here. Let's go.
Just on the document.
No way, I just came last. Somehow, we get towards the end. Victim, what a player. He gets a bind on me, and as he runs past, hits me with the D spear so I can't bind him back, and runs off to victory. Very well played. I can't even be mad.
Right, I'm here. I'm here.
Come last. Come last. Is there anyone else? I ended up coming in last place, and I also slowed some of my team down by just a little bit.
Damn, I think we won. I think we won.
We got a lot of hot spots.
They had the last two.
Let me, there's something.
Wait, who's that? I'm thinking it's blue skies, man. We're doing pretty well. I mean, I've seen everybody come and we've all crossed the line, buddy. That's it. We're done.
So everyone was just sitting there thinking the challenge was done, and some time passes, and there he comes, Torvesta, running in probably like 10 seconds after everyone thought the challenge was done, in sheer last place, not even close.
Wait.
Oh no.
Alex, you're actually sneak.
I remember him being second, and I got binded. Nothing happened to him. Like, where has he been? Was this guy trying?
Bro, you're actually a snake.
Yeah, Alex griefed us really hard.
Bro, he left.
He really did.
We all started to kind of realize, like, hey guys, where is Torvesta? Like, what is he doing? Like, he was just sandbagging way in the back.
Listen, I can neither support or, sort of go against what Torvesta did. Torvesta is his own man. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do.
The call in general, people were just mad. Alex was muted. He was not talking. He was not saying a word. He griefed the out of us. It wasn't that he was 11th and he threw and got 14th and like that was what screwed us over. We were in a PvP world, so he burned all of his spear specs on us. He binded us. He did a great job of it, but as a result, we were pissed.
Yo, what an actual bro. Alex, man, now you're racked for life, bro. Dude, he griefed, bro.
I'm so they know full well, and obviously they're going to vote for me now, and now I've got a massive bounty on my head. Skillspecs is not very happy, but that's good though.
Bro, he did it on purpose, man. Nah, man, that's the snake. He's snake. He's not even here. Alex, you snaky bro. I'm fuming, bro. You see him walking. You see him walking up to the finish line, Soup. Oh, it made me so sad having to convince Boaty that Torvesta actually did this to us. Oh, man. Seeing Torvesta walk and actually throw a challenge like that crushed my soul. It crushed me, Soup.
That was amazing. A race full of strategy, teamwork, chaos, and apparently a bit of drama. Let's see which team earned the most points. The first place finisher today was Foe of the blue team, who earned 14 points for his team. Solo Mission of the black team finished second, earning 13 points, and Tasty, also of the black team, finished third, earning 12 points.
Yes.
The last place finisher today was Torvesta, earning only a single point for the black team.
I mean, in the call, we really couldn't tell if we had won or lost. It was just so close that nobody really knew. And I was feeling so unbelievably guilty because if Foe and I had secured the top 2 places, there's no way we would have lost.
With a point total of 55 points, beating out the other team by 5 points was the blue team.
Yeah. Wow.
Alex was
actually threw it.
Snake.
Alex was the difference.
He literally threw.
Absolutely amazing. First crown of the season. Get that gold on my head. Thank you very much. I'm quite happy. As usual, I'm flying under the radar. Oh, little old Toso. He'll just sit middle of the pack. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll go straight to the final.
We're all safe this week, which feels good. I'm just pretty excited about it. Solo win's fun, but you know, it doesn't really count when it's a whole team competition. If we weren't all freezing and all spearing and whatever, that could have gone anyway. Good team win on this week. We're happy.
Congratulations to Framed, Bodhi, It's Will, Eviescape, Vertoso, Foe, and Zoe Pancakes, who win today's challenge for the blue team, have earned themselves golden crowns, and are safe from elimination.
I came dead last on my team, so I don't think I won this challenge. I got carried by the team on this one, but I will wear the crown with pride as I was a member of the blue team.
Black team, all 7 of you are up for elimination today, and now need to head to the island to vote for which player you want to send into the banning. I look forward to seeing the votes.
So the results are in, and we actually all found out that Torvesta threw for his team.
He put a huge target on his back, and beyond that, he also kind of revealed what the alliances were, because clearly there are enough people on the other team that he was convinced to sandbag for our team. So we kind of have a clear idea of who's working with who. So I think this was a pretty big misplay on Torvesta's part.
I hate the guy. What is he thinking, man? Come on the Gielinor Games. He's got so many people probably messaging him behind the scenes, and I can picture his little giggles when he's getting the messages and stuff. And I bet he was loving it going up to it, Soup. Like all the messages, beforehand, bro. He knew this probably from the very beginning when we were choosing names that we were gonna spear. He knew in the back of his head, Soup, he was gonna throw this whole time. Didn't matter what we said the whole entire day. Didn't matter. He was throwing the challenge. I see Torvesta in a different light.
If it wasn't for me, my team would have won, but I had to take one for the team. There's just no way I could have this team having all the power against 4 of my team members. So it was worth the sacrifice. If I win in the banning, I get immunity next week, and we can choose who goes in the banning because our team won. Well, I mean the other team, but that's my team.
This is so bad for us. We didn't realize that the black team was going to be able to vote who they wanted in. But I'm working my magic behind the scenes, and I've got a few favors to call in. Solo mission, you're voting for 8 sat. Victim, you're voting for 8 sat. Skill specs, you're voting for 8 sat. And Torvesta is voting for 8 sat as well. If my calculations are correct, and they are correct, that's going to be 4 votes to 3. Torvesta's going to be safe anyway.
In the 7-man team where we lost this challenge in the Underground Pass, our alliance, the alliance with Framed, had a 5-man majority versus 2. So what I realized was if all 5 of us vote with our own alliance, it'll be 5-2, Torvesta goes in. That meant that I could throw my vote onto 8 sat, which is what Eviescape told me to vote, and Torvesta would still go in either way, which is what I want. Then Eviescape will trust me because he will count the votes and he will know that I voted with them.
On one hand, it's like I've got the devil on one shoulder and I've got the angel on the other shoulder. I've got Kevin telling me, you know what, that's enough. Nah, 100%, just vote Torvesta. It shouldn't even be discussed, vote Torvesta. On the other shoulder, for some reason, I've got Eviescape going, vote 8 sat, mate. And I'm like, no, did you see what just happened, bro?
A double agent on our team. He was acting all quiet, laying low, and betrayed us. So my vote has to go for Torvesta.
Torvesta, absolutely no hesitation. If you've ever watched Survivor, you know that people hate people who throw challenges, and that's what happened here today. I hope it doesn't work out for him. I know it's a shot in the dark for him to get immunity next week, but I hope it doesn't work out.
My vote is going to be for 8sat. Both alliances think I'm in their alliance right now, and I know the alliance that I actually care about has majority on the losing team. So to prove my loyalty to the alliance that I am lying to, I am voting for 8sat, who I know will be safe.
I'm so conflicted right now. I'm supposed to be voting Torvesta from one side, and that seems like the obvious choice, but I've got EVscape telling me to vote for 8sat. I think I might have to gain some trust from EVscape here and throw a vote on 8sat.
I guess I gotta send my vote for Torvesta, bro. I don't know what was going on, if he like miscalculated or something, or if he wants to go into the banning, but it was a ballsy play.
We're going 8sat. Let's just see what happens. Evie's worked up some magic, so let's see if the magic works.
Dude, I'm fuming, Soup. I can't tell you. Words can't describe how angry I am. All I see is red, Soup. I'm mad. I'm actually angry. This has happened intentionally. Okay, 100% this happened intentionally. I know it's happened intentionally, obviously, so you might be thinking to yourself, buddy. Okay, they know we're gonna send in Torvesta, okay, buddy? And they're gonna send in Torvesta, bro, and they are gonna be able to choose who Torvesta goes against. So they're gonna choose a weak opponent for Torvesta to take out. They're gonna choose me, Soup. I'm going to the cage, man. I already know, buddy. Torvesta 100%. Vote him in. I don't even care, bro. EVscape is. I'm playing the line. I'm playing. I'm playing the cards. You know what I mean? I'm in both alliances. So, but I can't. EVscape's telling me to vote 8sat, dude. Frames telling me to vote Torvesta. Thank God that Frames telling me to vote Torvesta. So at least one of the alliances will be happy. Send him in. I would have sent him in regardless, even if no one mentioned him. He was going in, bro. I don't care. Send him in, Soup. Send him in. Send him in. Please send him in.
Welcome back from the island. Let's see how today's votes played out. 7 votes were cast today for 2 players, Torvesta and 8sat.
Oh, surprise.
No shot.
Really?
A single vote separated you two.
I actually immediately sort of had this sense of dread. I felt there was something meticulously planned here, and it somehow was going to get pointed at me. What I thought was, they know that I'm probably bad at PvP, and somehow this is going to end up with Torvesta versus me in a PvP challenge. So I actually had a pretty strong sense of dread when I heard that he was throwing. I was a little quiet.
But receiving 4 votes and heading into their first banning of the season is Torvesta.
All part of his plan,
After 4 banning wins last season, you'll now be heading into your first one of this season.
If there's anyone who should have confidence going into the banning, it's me. I've had all the experience in the world. Bring it on.
The writing was on the wall that Torvesta was going in because everybody was just calling him out for throwing, like purposefully f***ing over his team.
Very interesting vote. Blue team, you now have a tough decision to make. Which of these 6 remaining players will you be sending into the banning to face Torvesta?
This banning is a serious turning point for Gielinor Games Season 3. Let me tell you why. First of all, Torvesta just made the ballsiest move in Gielinor Games history. This could so easily backfire on him and he could be out of here by today. He has no idea what the challenge could be. He's not sure who he's going against, and yet he still made this play. He threw a challenge just to get sent in. I have respect for this, and you know what? If he loses, he's going to be a laughing stock. If he wins, it's honestly one of the greatest moves in the season.
He decides to go forward with sabotaging the other team. But this is where things start to get really messy, because we know that the other team is going to vote Torvesta into the banning. So our alliance has to figure out how to put another person against him that we don't necessarily think is a big threat because we want to keep him in. But how am I going to go up to Bodhi and Will and say that I want the worst person on their team to go into the banning against Torvesta without exposing myself? This is where the alliances got really messy and really convoluted.
Just want to let you guys know, after last week, I told you I know every single one of you and who you all voted for. And if you vote against it, you're going down.
Here's the thing, we had the power. My team had the majority of the vote on the other team, so they could choose whoever I wanted. We were thinking 8sat, but we're not too sure, like, is he a dark horse? I don't know whether he's good.
Skill specs, good luck today, mate.
Oh, the skill specs Torvesta matchup.
You brought this upon yourself.
I regret nothing, fella.
Skill specs, you have been chosen to go into the banning against Torvesta.
So Torvesta ends up getting the 4 votes. Look, I said I called in some favors, but I gotta be honest with you. There's no favors. Everyone is just genuinely scared of me at this point.
And then he goes into the banning.
See, do you
That is
remember?
a smart
Do you
play, to
remember?
be
All right, everyone be quiet. Simple as this. We've got the numbers in our alliance this week, so I'm gonna pick who's going in, and you're all gonna shut the f up. Sound good? Good.
No one really wanted to be the guy that was going to suggest that someone goes in. You know, no one wants to be the bad guy here. Eevescape ends up going, because it's 7 of us. He goes, listen up. I've got 4 of my team members in this team. We've got the majority. We're choosing who's going in. You can like it or not. You're going to be next if that's the case. So everyone's just like, who are you choosing?
I told them all if they didn't vote for who I wanted them to vote for, I was going to put them in the banning. And as soon as we found out Torvesta had 4 votes, I messaged Skill Specs and I said, we know it was you. And he said, of course it was me. That little
I knew, Sue. I knew. The second that it was his choice, bro. I knew it was going in, buddy. It is what it is, man. It's too poetic. The Torvesta versus Skill Specs, you know, rivals, actual rivals. I hate the little.
Like we promised, me and Eevescape to Skill Specs. We said, if you disobey us, if you don't do as you're told, you're gonna regret it. Now in you go.
I don't think we'd want to have it any other way. 2 seasons in a row of Torvesta versus Skill Specs, and man, do I have the perfect game for you two to play. In today's banning, you'll be playing to eat or not to eat. Both of you are going to be wearing full Darox, a strength amulet, dragon boots, and Barrow's gloves. In your inventory, you'll have 8 food and nothing else. To start, you'll both whack one another at the same time. The person who hits the highest will go first. Now here's where things get interesting. Depending on whoever's turn it is, they can either choose to eat a piece of food, or they can decide to attack the other person. After their turn is over, it's the next person's turn. They can then decide to eat a piece of food or attack the other person. This will go on until one person dies.
This is so good.
Oh,
This is sick.
You'll have to figure out on the spot if you'd rather eat some food and hopefully survive, or risk it at a low HP and attempt to KO your opponent, since the lower HP you are, the better chance you have of your Darox axe hitting. This will be a best of 3 fight, so the first person to win 2 fights will win the banning, stay in the game, and receive the immunity totem. Loser is the 7th person eliminated from the Gielinor Games.
That is f***ing sick, mate. That is unreal.
Either you're about to lose a teammate on your way. Lions there, fella.
I cannot wait to watch this. I'll meet both of you in Clan Wars, and we'll get started.
We have the matchup, the rivalry matchup from last season as well. It's a complete mirror match. I don't think there can be a more poetic challenge than this one.
I'm pretty excited, Soup. The last time I managed to face this guy was doing Cook's assistant. And now, got ourselves a true 1v1. He needs to lose, Soup. So I'm going to do everybody at home right now a huge favor. And I'm going to smack him so hard with this Darox, buddy. For everybody watching at home.
You knew this was going to happen. Why did you go against our vote? Now you're in the banning versus your favorite person in the world. I beat you last time, and I cannot remember the last time he killed me. Seriously, I think it might have been 3 years ago. I'm not even joking. The pressure's on him more than me, and it's just another day for me.
Skill Specs versus Torvesta. Top 10 anime battles right here. They're both enemies and they're going into a Darok fight. They're both PKs. It is so perfect. It's so tense right now. Anyone could take this.
You could literally sell this as a UFC pay-per-view and people would be queuing out the doors to go and see it. Torvesta versus Skill Specs. A clash of the titans, some would say. So I was 100% buzzing to watch it.
Torvesta, Skill Specs, welcome to the 6th banning of the season. To see who goes first, both of you will attack at the same time. The person who hits the highest will go first. Good luck.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Sad scam game.
How you feeling, kid?
Jay, you, my
Yo,
friend.
I'm whacking
get
him
to
again,
choose.
bro. Yeah, I'm whacking him again right now, Stu. Good luck,
Go ahead
buddy.
and whack him.
Ready for another 30?
Right, you're going down. So that's scam game. Wow, incredible.
Alright, attack.
Yes.
Attack. What's up, bro?
Ah, shit. Are you gonna eat though?
Oh my god, he's gonna give it one shot.
Alex, bro. What's your HP?
You'll find out.
It doesn't matter. Dead, mate.
You can definitely hit that.
It's like 41.
I get it chanced, mate. Yeah, good choice, good choice. Smart move. Attack.
It's making those tough calls when you sort of sat on maybe like 50 to 60 HP. Do you take the risk and go for the axe? Do you tank the hit and not eat? You don't really know what to do, and unless you've got some crazy calculator up on the side, you don't really know your odds, and it's too hard to keep track of because sometimes you don't even know your opponent's HP.
I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna go for an eat, bro.
He's a muncher.
I'll munch. He's munched. I've munched.
Oh, minus one shot.
I use Darox every single day. I know Darox inside and out. The lower your HP with the Darox, the higher you hit. But that's not always the case. You know, if you're lower HP, your axe can still be incredibly inaccurate, you know? Just because you're lower HP, you're not gonna hit more consistently. Oh, zero, bro!
Oh, shit.
Are you carrying me, bro? Ah! Yeah! Oh!
How many times do I kind of eat?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, dude?
120.
I'm a muncher.
I axe, by the way.
Oh, shit. The strategy was eat under 60 HP. The trouble is, right, if I'm, let's say, 50 HP, I'm pretty safe. But if I go for a hit and then he hits me, let's say, a 30, I'm on 20 HP. I eat a shark, I'm on 40. He gets another hit on me. Can easily hit 40. That's the trouble.
Yes!
Oh, fuck's sake.
Munch, munch, buddy, munch, munch.
Oh, it was just such a joy to see both Torvesta and Skill Specs in the full Darox just one-hitting each other. It really brought me back to like the Adventure Quest days, the Pokemon days, except with everything on the line.
I'm in shit now, bro. I'm actually in shit. This is terrifying. This is terrifying, bro.
Yes, yes. No.
No.
You made a terrible mistake, my friend. Time to say goodbye, Sid. No! What is this?
Good night. Good night, buddy.
Sad scam game.
Night. So he's dead, buddy. Just one more, man. Just one more, and I'm walking home, buddy. Sunshine and lollipops and dead Torvestas.
The first fight went really well. I was up on him, and then suddenly, like, you can just come back out of nowhere. All it takes is a back-to-back 40. Well, you're back in the game. I die, so it all comes down to the second fight.
I'm preying on Torvesta's downfall. I know he wants me out of the games. We need to get this guy gone. He's got so much better at the game since Season 2, and I just do not want him in this competition.
Like I said, Skill Specs, he hasn't killed me in years. I'd like to keep it that way. There's no way I can feed that little ego of his, if there's any left. I have to win the next 2.
All right, Skill Specs, you're up 1-0. If you win this next fight, you win the banning and knock Torvesta out of the game. Torvesta, you have to win this fight to stay in the game. Both of you will now also be allowed to drink 1 super attack potion to spicing up these hits. Round 2 starts now.
Cheers, pal.
Okay. Advantage, Alex.
All right. Nice.
Ah.
Super attacks coming in.
Wow. I mean, you couldn't write it. Torvesta versus Skill Specs in a banning Darok fighting. I mean, it's all he does every single day, and obviously, I'm a PK as well. And he is the absolute king of taking risks. Maybe not the most smartest one, so this could go really bad for me because he takes some dumb risks, but those dumb risks sometimes pay off. Oh, for
Back down you go.
Ooh.
Little puppy.
73 XP.
Yes. Eat. Okay.
Oh, he's munched.
I'm three down.
Okay.
4 down.
He's munched. He's munched.
4 down.
I needed Torvesta to come back because he's still in our alliance. So if Torvesta has immunity next week, that means I probably have some form of immunity.
I'd eat again if I was you, though, bro. Play it safe.
Nah, I'm good.
Are you sure? That was a big mistake, man. I hope you enjoy Gielinor Games.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He started it all, Soup. Like, I was willing just to have an easy game, bro. You know what I mean? Just, you know, an axe versus axe, but then he starts doing emotes and he starts saying things.
Oh my god.
No. Jesus.
Obviously, I start saying things back because I can't resist myself. I'm not going to take flame from this moron. He's just, he's very good at getting in my head, Soup. I don't know. He enjoys it as well, but yeah, and I can picture his little giggle as well, man. When he, oh.
You definitely should. You should probably eat again.
Gonna eat again. Yeah.
Yeah, you should.
Go ahead, Alex.
Right.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna eat again.
Yeah, you should.
Oh,
yeah, you like that?
Okay. Okay then.
Do you want to eat, or are you gonna risk it? Yeah, you should.
For the chance.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's a cam game.
That's some game, bro. Sit down, buddy.
We have a game.
Because I decided to risk it and didn't go for a back-to-back eat, I only had the ability to eat one shark, and that took my HP in still a KO'able range. It's a scary health to be on because I know he can hit that if the stars do align. And I'm like, oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat this one. I eat this one.
Yeah, you should. Sit the f down.
What?
Sit the f down. What a turnaround. He was up so much food, but like I said, you get those back-to-back hits. You're back in it. I mean, a shark only heals 20 HP. You hit a 40, they're eating twice. Big win. And now it comes down to the tiebreak.
Gentlemen, we have a location change for the third fight. What better way to settle this rivalry than being surrounded by fire and lava? Whoever wins this fight wins the banning. Good luck.
This isn't just moving on to the next round in Gielinor Games. This is a little bit more personal. I can't lose the skill specs. There's absolutely no way.
Just hoping, praying to the gods that the RNG shines upon me today, Soup. Honestly, buddy. Just hoping. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping the axe hits, man.
Good luck, boys. Round 3 starts now.
Oh, he has an advantage now.
Yeah, I get first hit there. Not a good start, eh?
Bro, please, just anything.
Oh, bro.
Do you really want back-to-back hits? So you're gonna eat?
He's a muncher, man. Oh my god, he's going for it!
Oh, and you've made me hit higher as well. Thank you so much.
Is the specs
It's
out?
over.
That was a chance.
The thing that made this so interesting was the fact that literally one hit could just turn the entire fight around. Because of the fact you can only eat one shark when you eat, if you go down to 10 hit points, you get one shark and go back up to 30, which your opponent can easily hit. It's so scary, it's so intense, and definitely one of the best bannings I've ever seen in my entire life.
You're damn right, I do deserve a big hit, mate. I'm sick of this shit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's no damage. I eat
He's munching.
zeros after zeros after zeros. He's just chipping away. Every axe is just chipping.
If you've ever watched a skill spec stream, you know the thing that angers him the most is his axe hitting zeros. And his axe did just that. I think I got him down to like 3 or 4 food and he hadn't hit a single thing on me.
Please give me a hit, dude. What is that?
You made a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. Are you gonna risk it? Are you gonna risk it? Are you gonna risk it?
Jay,
I am, bro.
No!
Please!
No way! Oh my god!
No!
One shark gone, another shark gone, another shark gone. Now, oh, would you look at that? Another 0 from Skillspecs' axe. Yeah, couple good RNG hits in a row, please. Oh, couldn't just be a 0, could it?
Whoa!
Yes, it is, mate.
Oh, there we go.
Damn straight eat, bro. Come on, get your first chunk going.
I could sense the blood boiling, which is good, because when the blood boils, that's when he makes stupid decisions.
Oh my god.
He's munched, he's munched.
I'm pulling out, I munched.
Tier 3, it's a subscription though.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Eat, Alex. Good man.
Well, it was a good run.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes!
Oh my
Jump!
He's jumped!
Nice. He's dead. He's dead.
No, don't you dare.
Oh.
I jumped
Nice.
again.
You did. I can still hit that though.
And you hit again.
Beautiful. I'll take it. I will take it.
You made a terrible mistake.
So we're both on 107.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
I'm gonna eat this one, Alex. The good thing is now, man. Good thing is now, you know, you're only getting ogre sack risks, bro. Good luck. I pray you hit a 0.
Oh my god.
I'm not liking this.
I'm just waiting. Like, it's like a 12 from skill specs now. 20, yeah. Like a 48 from Torvesta. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Please.
Dude, anyone.
Please, dude, just don't want to see it. I don't want to see it, bro. Yes! Come on!
Oh no.
It's looking good, Soup. I'm actually hitting with the axe. I'm actually getting a comeback.
You can't write it. The tiebreak, we're both out of food, and literally it's whoever hits next wins.
Oh my god.
No, dude, no. Please, no, please. Dude, please. Please.
Oh my god.
I mean, it doesn't get any better, does it? It just makes me happy knowing that he's angry, and he knows that I'm smiling whilst I'm talking, which angers him even more. It's just another day. It's another day, like I said. And Skillspecs is out of the Gielinor Games, and we told him, you shouldn't have fucked with us. And now look what's happened. The alliance has just got stronger, and Skillspecs is being binned. Goodbye.
My eyes, Soup. Honestly, it hurts my eyes. I'm quite sad, Soup. I am quite sad. I just wanted to win. For once, I wanted to actually defeat him. It's like I'm a superhero, and he's an evil villain. In the movies, you know what I mean? The superhero always defeats the villain. So not in this case, Soup. Constantly, I just get killed by the villain, bro. It never goes the way for this superhero. I tell you that, buddy.
That was one of the best bannings we have ever seen. Well done to both of you. Torvesta, you have beaten Skillspecs in today's banning and earned the Amulet of Power, which makes you immune from going into next week's banning. Congratulations.
Obviously, I took a massive gamble. I pretty much sacrificed myself, but it paid off. Skillspecs is gone, which is always good news. Another vote we don't have to worry about. I have immunity. I won the challenge last week. Foe won the challenge this week. Happy days, bring it on.
Your banning record is now 5 wins, 0 losses. Not too shabby.
It's great news for our alliance that Torvesta won this week. He's back in the game. We still have the numbers. But it's bad news that now everyone knows we're working together. Before this, it was only speculation. But today, Torvesta came out and basically put a big sign on his forehead saying he's working with Scates. So now our alliance is going to have a target on our heads. And in Gielinor Games, anything can happen.
What What Torvesta did today could objectively be seen in multiple ways. Yes, it did work out for him. It was extremely close. If you've ever watched any reality TV show, if you've seen Survivor, people hate people who throw challenges. It's really such a hated thing, and it does put a massive target on your back. The 6 other players that were unfortunate enough to be on his team in this challenge are going to remember this. I guarantee you that.
Skill Specs, you have no idea how much I don't want to say these words, but you have lost today's banning. We are losing a fantastic competitor.
I overstepped my boundaries, and I got a little bit of karma coming to me for playing both sides. I guess I could say, well, I got what was coming to me, but someone had to try. There had to be someone trying to bring down the Titan, which is Escape and Framed, 2 big leaders of the groups. Then, you know, I wasn't the man to do so.
I'm sorry, Jay, but you are now banned from the Gielinor Games, but I'm sure we'll see you again one day. Take care.
Another person within our alliance is gone. Their alliance is growing stronger every challenge. We need to start getting members from their alliance out.
For the viewers at home, thank you very much for having me on the Gielinor Games again, and to Soup. I hope you guys enjoy the Gielinor Games. The amount of effort Soup puts into these is insane, and just shame the way it ended, but it had to go out that way. It's an iconic way to die, honestly. I couldn't have gone eliminated any different way. If I was to give my personal opinion as to who I want to win, it would either be Beau or Foe, and that's only because they are believed to be solos. So now I kind of back the solo players, and I think that's Beau and Foe.
What an absolutely crazy day. A chaotic challenge into an intense banning. I can't really ask for much more from a Gielinor Games episode.
It was nice that our core alliance survived another day, but I knew that there was a storm coming now because it was pretty clear that they were trying to break us down. Losing Skill Specs, definitely not great. Not a core alliance member, but certainly somebody who's on our side, so pretty rough.
Red flags were shot in the Gielinor Games today. During today's vote, Victim told Framed after the vote that he voted for 8sat because he knew he had the numbers, but there was absolutely no way to know that for sure. And to do that on his own accord without talking to anyone in our alliance beforehand, at best makes it a very reckless call to make on his own. His loyalty is extremely in question. He's definitely talking to Escape, and we need to be extremely cautious about that.
Only 13 of you are left. We're getting closer and closer to that final. The better you place, the more GP you make, so make sure to bring the heat for the rest of the season.
It's absolutely great that Escape and Torvesta are putting themselves in the limelight. It gets everyone's sniper scopes on them too. The trigger's going to be pulled on them every episode, regardless of where they come.
For next week, hopefully the fog isn't too bad. I'll see you all again very soon.
Competition starting to thin out a bit. The stronger players are starting to, be the ones left over. I do now feel, though, there's alliances out there. I'm not a part of them. I think I might be going out pretty soon if they want to eliminate me. We'll see.
I'm not happy with my level of control this week. It's becoming more difficult to slot myself between the main 2 alliances. That's why I've decided to form my endgame alliance, the Inner Circle. I have 4 faces in mind. All of them will be receiving an invitation soon, and they would be wise to accept.